everyone, welcome to EdTech with Mrs. McBee. In today's video, I'm going to do part 1 of breakout rooms with Google Meets and Google Classroom. In the next video, you'll learn how to incorporate Google Meets and breakout rooms into an interactive visual schedule. The first step to using breakout rooms is to download the extension for Chrome. You're going to go to Google and search for Google Meet Breakout Room, and it should be the second one that pops up by Robert Hudek. You click on that link and it should bring you to the Chrome web store. Once in here, you'll see this blue button pop up that says Add to Chrome. You can click on that and select Add Extension. It should now pop up at the top in this bar over here. You can also click on the puzzle piece beside it and add the pin, so that will pin it to the bar so it's always available for you there. You can now click and it will open for you here. It's going to double check that this is the account that you are logged in with, and this is what the extension looks like. The next step is to begin customizing the extension. You're going to begin by going to the Courses tab along the top and adding a course. I already have demo there. I might add one called Grade 3. So if I teach Grade 3, this is going to be the course that I'm going to use. I've added it by pressing the green plus sign, and the blue button will save my course. Once I have my course saved, I'm going to go on to Rooms, and there's a drop-down menu here. It is already set to demo, so I'm going to change that to my Grade 3 course. And down here it has the different rooms. The main one is the link that you're going to grab from your Google Classroom. You're going to begin in your Google Classroom. Head to the Stream page and look for the Google Meet link that you can generate for your students. This is the link that you're going to copy and paste into the Google Meet extension. Under the Rooms tab, make sure that you're under the course that you'd want and go down to where it says Main. This is where you're going to paste that link. Press the blue button to save. You can now go to Google Meet to create your extra breakout rooms. In Google Meet, you have the ability to join or start a meeting. Here you have the ability to create a nickname for your meeting or generate a code. I'm going to press Continue to generate a code, and then select Join Now. You can then copy the joining info and head back to the breakout room extension. Here you're going to press the green plus sign and write Room 1 and paste the link that you just generated. Press the blue button to save. You can also create extra rooms by hitting the green button and creating another room. You can call these whatever you like. I just called them Room 1 and 2. Go back to Google Meet. You can hang up and return to the home screen to create another one. Join or start the meeting, press Continue, and select Join Now when it pops up. Same thing, copy the joining info, head back to the extension and paste there. I'm going to add one more room. If you need more, you can continue to add more. Again, just that green button. We'll call this one Room 3 and generate one last meet. Select Join Now, copy the info, and head back to the extension to paste. Final step is making sure that you hit Save. When you're done that, you can close out of Google Meet, hang up, and close the tab. Now that you have your courses saved and the rooms with the URLs added and saved, you have another choice to make. Under Settings, you can decide if you want your breakout rooms to open in tiles in separate windows, so it will bring up a whole bunch of different windows around your screen, or tabs in the same window. I prefer tabs because I find it easier to go back and forth, so I'm going to select that, and now I can go to Meet. Under this tab, we're going to scroll down to the bottom and select Start Class. And it will pop up with the drop-down menu for your course and your breakout rooms. I've selected Grade 3 as my course, and I have made 3 breakout rooms, so it gives me the option of having all 3 open at one time, or you can just select one if you wanted just one small group working together. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when all 3 open. Go back down. You have a few different options. You can choose to either just open the main room, you can just open the breakouts, or you can open all of them at one time. So I'm going to show you what happens when you open all of them at one time. It's going to start opening those different tabs in one window, which I find makes it easier. And it's also going to name those tabs for you because you've named the rooms main, room 1, room 2, room 3. Be easier for you to keep track of. So it's starting to open for me. If I go back and forth between the tabs, it started for me with the microphone off and the camera off, but it does have the sound on, so I can hear anything that would be happening from other people in that room. I can always turn that off if I didn't want to hear what was happening at that time. Same thing in the other rooms, you can always turn them off. So if you're working in one room at a time, you probably don't want to hear all the chatter in the other rooms, so you can turn off the sound in those specific rooms until you're ready to hear them. So I'm going to turn those off. The other thing you can do now is go down and get the link. So you want to start inviting your students into these breakout rooms. In your main meeting, you have the chat up here. It looks like this little chat box with the lines in it. When you click on that, it gives you the ability to type in here. This is where you're going to post your breakout links. So if I wanted to go down to invite my students, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go to Assign Breakouts Pre-Assigned and scroll down. It has created the link codes for me for all of those meetings, which makes it a lot easier to keep track of them. So I can just highlight and copy and then paste it right into the meeting here. So I might have said to 3 students to open this link that I'm about to post. You're in group 1, this is room 1's meeting code. They now just have to click on this link and they will be brought to room 1. Same thing with the other meeting codes. You're just going to copy and paste into the main chat and students will start showing up in these different meetings. The breakout room extension also has some really neat features. You have the ability to toggle between the different rooms simply by clicking within the extension and clicking the arrows. It's automatically changing the tab that I'm viewing to the different rooms, so I can just pop in and out that way. And it also lets you change your settings for microphone, camera, and whether or not you're listening to that room from the extension. You also have the ability to broadcast to all of the breakout rooms. This is one of my favorite features so that I can announce things to the students and they're all going to hear me at the same time. I can simply turn on my microphone and it's going to have been turned on in all of those rooms. Or I can also turn on my camera so they could see me if I wanted to hold something up and show it to them in all of the rooms. The other feature that I really like is this timer. You can click on this, set for how long you want them to be working. So if you wanted to set center time, for example, maybe 10 minutes, you can set the time that you want and press start, and it will notify the students when the timer is up and it's time to come back to the main room. Another feature you might be interested in using can be found on the same Meet tab at the very bottom. If you scroll down to mute and remove participants. When you click on this, it gives you quite a few different options. The ability to mute all in the main or all in the breakouts, in all of the rooms, and you also have the ability to remove students. So you can hang up in different breakout rooms and hang up in the main room to remove everybody from that chat. Just makes it a bit easier so that you know the students aren't still in the rooms without you there. Check back soon for part 2 of Breakout Rooms, where you will learn how to embed breakout rooms into your interactive schedules. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech tips. Looking for more education ideas? You can find me on Twitter at mrsmcb_edu or on Instagram at techwithmrsmcb. Happy creating!